Hi, everyone, and hope everyone's doing great as usual. Most definitely. And again, Happy New Year. So, just a few days in, really hope this is a great new year for everybody. So, I had a great video I wanted to share. And so, we hear so much about angels. They're very real, by the way. And I talk to them a lot. And but it's always within a certain context. And for example, well, first, just to kind of explain the nature of angels and archangels, for example, very real. And remember, we are made of immortal energy and infinite energy, meaning immortal means forever, life forever, our souls carry on forever, meaning time is forever, infinite, if you will. So, infinite is it's a concept in the afterlife that is simply real. Therefore, it can be attached to anything. Infinite possibility, infinite health, infinite life, and in that regards, so our this physical universe is simply things come and go, but we do have souls, and those are eternal. And physicality simply has limits. Non-physicality does not. So that being said, so infinite angels are of infinite intelligence, um, and infinite patience and kindness and infinite love and infinite, everything good that you can imagine. Uh, and but infinite in every manner of speaking, every facet, every characteristic you can apply to them, simply positive and good, that sort of thing. And there's a lot more angels out there than what we have scribed here on Earth. Remember, same idea of infinity. So there's an infinite amount. There's not a certain amount. There's literally infinitely unfolding amount, more and more created all the time. And not every name or station or aspect or category has ever been fully really documented down here. There's so many names that we're just not even aware of, and they come in every type of variety too. So, which I'm actually going to do another video about, and I think it's pretty cool. So that being said, whether it's in like a Western or Abrahamic religion, religious context, like Christianity, Judaism, or Islam, for example, or there's other religions too that refer to angels. Many cultures even have the same idea, but call them different things. Those beings are very real too, by the way. But and then there's a lot of New Age understanding or references to archangels as well. A lot to Michael the Archangel, and I thought this video was great because it's always in the context of knowledge and peace and protection and guidance and love and strength and information and healing, or them helping you as messengers to pass messages from one realm to the next. But they are they have free will. They're able to do really anything. Like one day when we die and cross over, we can experience infinity as well. We can speak multiple languages at the push of a button if we want. We can be in several places at once. Whatever you can apply to that concept, infinite or infinity, you name it. So everything is possible. Whatever you want to do, or not do. There's no limits in the afterlife. I think it's a really cool idea to contextualize, which is another reason I thought this video was so funny, because if all possibility is all possibility, and angels, Michael the Archangel can be in several locations at once, can speak any language, can communicate with anybody. In case I need him, or someone else on earth needs him, or someone in the afterlife, so can be spoken with. So just kind of that's one kind of demonstration, I guess, of their infinite capability. But do they do other things? They do. So, I was talking to Michael, and so he's available to speak with all the time, and it just makes sense. I mean, if he wants to do something, why not? Angels are of again, they have free will and can do whatever they want to. Like I was like, well, hey, Mike, what do you do for fun? For example, is kind of how this conversation happened. So he has a restaurant. He has a restaurant, and he does a lot of things. Believe it or not, it's so funny. So if you take the time to talk to some of your spiritual guides, they have these aspects or facets or parts of themselves. It's just that we give them certain ideas. We have certain ideas about them, beliefs, and many of them true. Not all of them, but many of them are true. About what they do and how they can help us. But why not ask? I mean, we demand so much from our guardian angels and our spiritual guides. It's like, hey, what do you like to do from time to time? So, what are your hobbies? Enough about me. Like, what are your hobbies? So, so he owns. He does a lot of stuff, by the way. It's so funny just to hear this and have these conversations. But this is one of them, and I had to share it. So Michael the Archangel owns many restaurants, but this is the one that made me laugh the most. He owns a French restaurant. Why not? He's Michael the Archangel. And the name of the restaurant is Michael's. So makes sense. And it has a nice ring to it. Like, hey, let's go to Michael's for dinner, or there's a new French restaurant over here. Michael opened. Not just any Michael. Michael the Archangel. From the Bible. So I thought it was so funny. It's one of the funniest things I've actually heard so far. Speaking with them, but there you have it. Michael the Archangel of infinite perfection and infinite possibility is a restaurateur, and he owns many, not just one, a chain of restaurants called Michael's. That one, French in particular, but there are many more. So I just thought that was it kind of humanizes or helps us understand that, we ask so much of them, like, what do you do for fun? What are your hobbies? It's not like you guys are without the ability to feel. They feel, they have minds of their own, and there you have it. So I just wanted to put this out there and share that. I hope you found it entertaining. I sure did. And again, it just makes sense if you think about it. It's the afterlife. It's infinity. It's heaven. Why wouldn't an archangel want to open a restaurant? Why not? So I hope it gets good reviews. I didn't ask him that yet. I'm sure it does. But anyways, I thought that was great. Thank you for watching again, and I hope you got a kick out of that. And any ideas or questions or comments, we'd love to hear about them. Just let me know as usual. And if you like to subscribe or like the video as well, if you don't mind hitting the thumbs up button, that would be great. I plan to put out more and more content. So thank you again for watching. I do mean it, and hope everybody has a great week and New Year, of course. Thanks again.